Please welcome with us Fahima Farkhari. Fahima, you're coming to us from the Institute of Communication Science. And the title of your doctoral thesis is Motivated Rejection and Acceptance of Evidence in the Political Realm, the Predictive Role of Ideology and Reasoning, or as you put it in your 3-minute thesis, what makes people reject scientific evidence. So could you give me a very little hello?
Sure. Hello.
Hello. Clearly. So whenever you're ready, Fahima, let's start.
Okay. Did you know that according to the most recent data from last week, 1/3 of the Germans do not think that COVID-19 can be transmitted by aerosols? That means that 1/3 of the German population is holding a belief which is contradicting the best available scientific evidence. As our beliefs are guiding our behavior, having incorrect beliefs may have harmful consequences, not only during the corona pandemic, but also beyond. Consider as just another example, the denial of the climate change. If we want citizens' behaviors to be more strongly shaped by scientific evidence, providing them with knowledge is not enough. We need to understand what makes them psychologically reject scientific evidence. In my thesis, I rely on 3 lines of research to approach this question. First, we know that people tend to ignore or counter-argue information that does not fit well with their ideology. That means their set of beliefs. The stronger their ideology, the stronger the rejection of that piece of information that doesn't fit in. Possibly, people deal in the same way with scientific evidence that doesn't fit their ideology, especially if their ideology is strong. Secondly, from research in political psychology, we know that rightists tend to be more structured and more organized than leftists, but also more closed-minded. This might make rightists less open-minded for facts that are not in line with their ideology. Thirdly, we know that people who think analytically usually make better judgments and take better decisions. So maybe it's poor analytical thinking that makes it hard for people to recognize correct evidence. Based on 2 experimental survey studies with about 1,000 participants, I studied these 3 approaches jointly. The study participants read several positive and negative facts on the topics of immigration and social inequality. Some of the facts were more appealing to the political right and others more to the political left. And what I find is that people accepted clearly more facts that were in line with their ideology than facts that were not. The rejection of unfavorable facts was stronger among people with a strong ideology. However, overall, rightists were more biased than leftists. Analytical thinking helped to reduce this bias. However, it did not completely counteract it. Altogether, my previous research shows, and I would like to look deeper into this, that people with a strong ideology, a right-wing mindset, and poor analytical thinking are especially rejecting of unfavorable evidence. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Fahima.